Hi everyone. Uh, you may have heard terms like processes and threads, right? But what is the real difference between them? Today we are going to dive deep into threads versus processes and clear up all the confusion. So stick around because we'll learn how these two concepts impact your program performance. And I have got a great code demo that will make it will all clear for you. So let us check today's agenda. Today's agenda is like, first of all, we will see what is the process, then we will see what is thread, then we will see what are the key differences among the processes and threads. Then we will see one good coding example so that it will be clear for you like what are the differences between threads and processes. Also, we will see why do we use the threads, and also there is one more bonus topic for you. So stick around. And also, if you want to prepare for the interviews, you can check out our interview preparation playlist on this channel, where we upload curated interview questions from different multiple companies, and we explain them in detail so that you will feel much more confident. Also, we provide a coding example over each and every question asked in interviews, so it will be helpful for you. Also, check out our job opportunities playlist on this channel, so where we upload daily job updates. So you will never miss any update from us, and you can apply for the jobs. So yeah, let's just dive into the topic. So first of all, let us check what is the process. Okay, let's check what is the process. So process is an independent execution unit with its own memory space, like CPU resources and code. Okay, when you open an application like browser or game, each instance runs as a separate process. Processes are isolated from each other, or so one crashing won't affect to other. For example, different tabs. Okay, so one tab won't affect to the different tab in browser. One player does not affect to the working of the another player in the game. Like switching between them is a resource intensive. Like process switching is also called for that. So the processes are perfect for big and independent tasks. Okay, but they come with a cost. Like they use more memory and take more time to switch between. Okay, because they are large in size. Okay, that's the reason it's more costly to switch between processes. Okay, so let's just take or another topic, which is threads. Okay, thread is a very lightweight. Okay, so we can say it's a faster between switching, because what? Because it's a sub part of the processes. Okay, so it's a small, fast, and more efficient. A thread is a lightweight sub process that can share the memory and resources of its parent process. Okay, so for example, we're executing one process. Then what we will do is we will create some sub processes called, suppose, thread 1, thread 2. Okay, so what they will do is they will share common resources that are present for the parent process. Okay, so while a process runs independently, threads runs within a process. Likewise, I show you here, right? They are just the sub part of the process. So part of the process, allowing multiple tasks to like it will allow to multiple tasks to perform simultaneously without the overhead of the separate memory space, because it will share the memory space of the processes. Like a process is like a factory, and the threads are like workers inside it. Okay, so each handling different tasks but sharing the same tools and workspace. Okay, so I hope you have got idea about the these threads. Now let's just quickly the what are the key differences from the threads and processes. Like first one is for memory usage. Okay, so just now I discussed, right? Processes, like for each process, its own memory space will be there, like which makes it the independent uh, and but more resource hungry, right? But in case of threads, thread will share memory space of its parent process only. So it's a very faster and efficient, and switching between threads is very easy. Okay, so one more parameter is like isolation. Okay, so one process crashing won't affect to the other processes. Okay, but in case of threads, threads share same memory. So if one thread misbehaves, it will cause the memory leak. So it can affect the entire process. Okay. Now there is one more top parameter to So one more parameter based on we can compare process and threads is like context switching. Means switching between two processes and two threads. So as we know, like in processes case, it's very costly to switch between two. Like it will take more time and system resources. But in case of threads, as they are faster and lightweight, and also uses the same memory of the parent process. So the context switching becomes very easy between threads. Okay. Also for the communication, like for processes, communication between processes, it is also known as like inter-process communication, and it's very complex and slower. Okay. But in case of threads, since threads are sharing same memory location, communication between threads is simple and very fast. Okay. So I hope you have got the idea about these four parameters. To check them out. Also, we are working on the interview preparation notes book. So we will let you know in upcoming videos, and we'll give you one link so that you can download that notes and prepare for the interviews. Okay. So now let's go further. Check one code demo for the thread. So here you can see, right? Here what we are doing, we are creating one thread like my thread by extending the thread class. There are two ways: by implementing the runnable interface, runnable interface, and by extending the thread class. Okay, so here we have used first one, like extending thread class. What we are doing here is inside main method we are creating one thread object and we are starting it, and here we have taken one output statement like this is the main process. Okay, so let me quickly show you this one in Eclipse IDE so that you will get much more clarity. Let me create new. Let me try to take diff. Let me take it this one. Okay, let me create one main method. Now, let me create one class. My thread extends thread. Okay. What we will do over here is we'll override run method. Let me take one this out. Thread is running. Okay. Now let me try to create one object for my thread. Okay. Now let me try to run it. Let me take one more sys out. So this is out is a part of the process. Okay, so this is not a part of thread. Okay, let me show you by running it. Here we can see, right? This is the part of process, and then our thread got chance. Okay, let me try to rerun it. Okay, so this line is the part of the process, and at this line we are creating one thread. Then separate flow will start like t dot start. Then it will go to this one thread and then execute the thread is running. And this one is the part of the our main process. Okay, so I hope you have got the idea. So then we can see like why do we use threads. The next question is like why we use the threads for the multitasking, right? As we all know, like if we are using the threads, then we can execute multiple tasks at the same time. So which will reduce our task and also application will be faster. Okay. For the better performance, like if we have the 8 core processor, then we can assign each thread for each core so that it will improve our performance and resources will be managed efficiently, right? So there are three main advantages like multitasking, better performance, and resource efficiency. Okay. So the processes are independent, heavyweight, and units with their own memory, perfect for running large or isolated tasks. Okay, so threads are lightweight, fast, and share memory within a process. Okay, so they are perfect for running multiple tasks simultaneously within the same program. Okay, so understanding the difference between two concepts is essential when building Java applications that need to handle complex tasks efficiently. Also you can now confidently give your answers to the uh, interviewer. If even if he's doing some left and right, then you can tell him, right? Okay. So if you have you enjoyed this breakdown of the processes and threads, make sure to like the video and share it with your friends. Also, try to subscribe so that you won't miss any further updates from us. So that's it. Thanks for watching and